I was born in 1952 in Burbank, California, Glendale actually, and spent the rest of my growing up years through 8th grade moving throughout California. My dad worked for the state, so at that time California was growing so much that when you got a promotion, you moved to your promotion. I started playing basketball in 4th grade in Santa Maria. And after my 8th grade year, I came here to Bakersfield. My father was transferred into the area. And unbeknownst to me at the time, my parents had done research on who was the best coach and what school had the best academics in the Bakersfield area. And they had already planned to move to East High area because they knew that Ralph Cravey was the best coach in the area. I really enjoyed coming to East High. I do remember though showing up at the beginning of summer. I was 6 foot, showing up at the gymnasiums, and Ralph asked me to play on the varsity teams in the summertime. And those gyms, if anyone remembers those days, were in excess of 100 degrees every night that we played. I can remember playing in gyms that were 102, 104 degrees that summer. So that's first summer when I came in, I met the varsity squad, and there was just so much talent. I was just so impressed with these guys. There was Jim Croker, Andy Hill, Don Parrish, Vincent Ludd, Freddie Boyd, the Ensleys, Roy Rodriguez, Theron Osby, Gerald White. I thought that the guys that were on the squad could play for any team. As a freshman, they put me on the team. I was clearly scrimmage bait for Jim Croker. And I learned so many things from Jim Croker the hard way. But I think Cravey wanted it that way because he knew that I needed to, as they say, toughen up quite a bit. And Jim Croker did his best to help me along in those areas. The 4 years that I was here playing under Ralph Cravey, we won 99 games and lost 8. I don't think there's been a team since that time that has amassed that kind of a record. But Ralph would have us do at least twice a week 3- and 4-hour practices. I don't think they do that anymore these days. And he would make suggestions to you. For one thing, he asked me to learn how to do the hook shot from 6 positions on the court, both right-handed and left-handed. And so that meant showing up to practice 30 minutes before the 3- and 4-hour practices began. So if any of you know what it's like to go through a Ralph Cravey 3- and 4-hour practice, you have some idea on what his request was all about. But the reason he did is he saw the capability that I had in doing a Lou Alcindor or Kareem Abdul-Jabbar type of hook. At East High, I was recruited by about 125 schools that gave me offers. I was actually recruited by about 175 total. Chose Cal over UCLA. By my junior and senior year, our center couldn't handle a guy by the name of Bill Walton. So we were forced to play UCLA twice per year. And I was given the duty of guarding him. And to guard him, you had to know body positioning. And if anything I was taught in high school, it was body positioning by Ralph Cravey. That was one of the things that made our teams at East High so great, was our defense. So I ended up being one of 3 players in the United States to ever outscore and out-rebound Bill Walton in a game. And again, it was all about body positioning and how you had to outthink him because he was truly a great, great center. This was a time that was before players' rights. So there was nowhere else in the United States that we were allowed to play. So I accepted a contract to play over in Europe, professional ball over there, and enjoyed it very much. I was taken over, and I played for a team out of Venice, Italy, and loved it. Learned the language, loved the people, just a totally enjoyable experience. And my last year as a pro in Europe, I averaged 29.1 points per game. And of those 29.1 points per game, to bring this full circle, at least 40% of those points were scored with the hook shot. So, as I say, I learned a lot from Ralph, and I just had the best of teachers. It was an experience that prepared me for college, it prepared me for life, and it taught me about people and how good people can be, and how if you pull together as a team or as a school or as a family, the sense of loyalty, the sense of dedication to each other, it was all learned here. And East High has been a special place to me, and that's why I just feel so honored and humbled to be asked to be part of their Hall of Fame.